Okay, joining us for Nebraska is Coach Amy Williams and student athletes Britt Prince and Amaya Hargrove. Coach, if you will make an opening statement, then we'll turn it over for questions to the players.
Okay, yeah, obviously this is an incredibly disappointing loss for our team. We led for 39 minutes and just found a way to let this game slip away. And so it's very disappointing, but I still love coaching this team. I think they are a group that's still got basketball left in us, and we're excited that this will not be it for this team this season.
Coach, questions for the players?
Hi guys, Abby Harris, Go Big Red Cast. Can you talk about what Indiana did differently in the first and second half defensively? Because you guys were on a heater in that first half. I think, Amaya, you missed one shot. What happened in that second half that kind of changed that for you guys?
I mean, they were being a lot more aggressive. I think they were obviously trying to take Amaya away a lot more. She had a great first half, and I think made it harder for us to get it into her. But yeah, they were a lot more aggressive, not letting us get paint touches, forcing us to shoot threes, and we kind of settled for threes and maybe shots that weren't the best shots for our team.
Enrique Alvarez-Clary, Hurrdat Sports. Ladies, in the first half, the defense was impeccable. You guys were holding Shesky in check, and then in the second half, she kind of started to go off. What did Indiana do offensively that started taking you guys off of your rhythm?
Let's go Amaya, then Britt.
I think it was paint touches. We gave up way too many in that second half, and they were getting easy shots at the rim, whether it be kick out threes or dump offs to their big. So I think we just let them get downhill way too much, and it just made things a lot harder for us.
Yeah, and our transition defense was also struggling for a bit in the second half, and we just didn't get out to shooters when we needed to, and they got too many paint touches.
You guys hopefully aren't done playing basketball this season, right? How do you as a team regroup from a loss like this?
Yeah, I think it's sticking together. There's going to be a lot that we can learn from this game, and I think something that we've kind of said all year is just looking at it and learning from it, building on it, attacking each day, and just sticking together, leaning on each other, because we do have a great group of girls. So I think just leaning into what we're good at.
Anything else for the players?
Hi, Dwayne Marcus, Basketball Society. Amaya and Britt, you guys did very well playing the pick and roll off each other in the first half. What has that been like? I mean, can you guys just talk about the chemistry that you guys have formed over the course of the season, how that was able to work for you guys so well in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, it's great when we can get in that two-man game with me and Amaya. I think she sets great screens and always rolls hard. So, I mean, it's easy to throw it to her when you're setting a great screen and rolling hard. So, I mean, credit to her.
And I also think Britt is so dangerous when the ball's in her hand, so a lot of people go to double her, and that leaves me open in the roll a lot, and she's a great passer, so she does a great job of getting it to me at the right time. So.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and dismiss the players and then open up the floor for questions for Coach Williams. Thank you.
Hi, Amy. I'm going to ask the same type of question. What did you see Indiana do differently in the first and second half that really caused you guys to struggle with them?
Well, I thought they did the opposite of what we did, and that was they just really hammered the paint, and it was like they went to the basket. We both hit 5 threes today, but theirs were on 13 attempts and ours were on 22. And I just thought that there were a couple times where we took maybe some quick shots out of the flow of our rhythm of our offense from players that maybe we wasn't right in the rhythm of what we were looking for, and they got those long rebounds and turned those into paint touch points. A couple turnovers to start the first half that, we were looking to hit a roller, like not maybe staying aggressive minded, thinking score off ball screen action and then turn it over, and they were converting those turnovers, long rebounds with really aggressive attacking the paint. And that's something that I thought we maybe settled a little bit, and they continued to think attack.
Go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Brad from W Swish. Can you speak of the play from Jessica and Logan tonight? They always seem to really get in there, really gritty players, and how you feel that they're going to help you down when you play or basketball.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Logan is one of the best three-point shooters in the country. I think she's a player that every time she shoots, our team feels like it's got a chance to go in the basket, and that's, that's because of it's a credit to the type of shooter she is, but it's a credit to the work that she puts in, and so she's always going to be a threat on the floor. And I think Jess is the same. Jess has some versatility in that post position, and it's something that both of those players they want to be good, and so we are going to keep challenging them to improve on both ends of the floor.
Hi, Coach. In the first half, you threw Cal and Kennedy at Shesky, and they did a really good job of shutting her down, keeping her inconsistent with her shot-making ability. And then in the second half, as they were still on her, she started getting loose. Is there something that changed in the defense that you saw that allowed her to get loose and start scoring and dishing the ball off to her teammates?
I think that they ran a few different kind of looks and actions to try to loosen her up a little bit, and but I think she's just one of those really dangerous weapons. She's you're not going to hold her down for long because if you do a great job on her for a few possessions here or there, she's just got a mindset that she's going to keep coming at you.
So we've had some injuries, some pretty big major injuries all season long, and then Eliza getting hurt. How much do you think that kind of impacted the rotations, and did that bring on maybe some fatigue? I think we had 3 players playing 34 plus minutes. Do you think any of that helped lead to kind of the second half?
I think that would be an easy excuse for us to make when I look up in their box score and see that they had 3 players play 40 minutes and another one with 37 minutes. And so I think this is the time of year where obviously Eliza is a big piece, and she is a great defender and rebounder and is capable of bringing double-figure rebounds. So having her healthy would most definitely make an impact for our team. But I think that, it would be maybe an excuse for us to try to say that fatigue was a factor.
All right, anything else for Coach? Last question.
Hi, Coach. There are a lot of really good, special, talented guards in the Big Ten, and Britt is definitely one of them. Can you just talk a bit about what makes her special and kind of how she's different from a lot of the other guards we see across the conference?
Yeah, I mean, I think that what really makes Britt special is just she is so versatile, and she can be a pass-first point guard that can really, make things happen for everybody else. The way she distributes the ball and sees the floor, and just makes our offense operate. But also, she's such a capable scorer at all 3 levels. I think, she showed some, really crafty finishes at the rim today. Her mid-range is elite. And then the fact that she's a 3-point threat. I know that people have been talking about both Shea Chesky and Britt Prince being 50, 40, 90 kids. It's unbelievable to me with the number of minutes that they play and the shot attempts that they take that they could be that type of efficient guards. And it's one of the things, I love Britt's competitive spirit, but I love just the way that she's so efficient offensively and impacts the game in so many ways.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.